should be live. Okay. Alrighty. So we'll call this meeting to order real quick. So roll call. Looks like we're missing Gabriella, Sam, and I believe that is it.
So we still have enough to vote, I think, right?
Yes.
Am I
'cause
supposed to
everybody
mark
here is-
Fisher absent, or is that just like
He's,
I always put in there, but
He's
I'm
like
I
a
don't
part
know.
of the board, but not like, he's not a voting member or anything.
Okay. So don't
kind of like an advisor.
Yeah,
just leave him off the minutes.
yeah, we don't
And I'll actually
ever,
talk about him today.
Okay.
we don't normally expect him to ever like be
Yeah, I knew
here.
he wasn't expected, but I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to like mark absent every time.
Before we kind of get to some of the older stuff here, I'm going to introduce Robbie to you guys. He is our grant guy for the city. He's got some kind of exciting news here as far as the urban community forestry grant. And so I'll let him kind of dive into that real quick, and then we can kind of pick up there.
Thanks, Skylar. Yeah, just wanted to give you all a kind of an update of where we're at on the grant. Of course, I'm sure Ryan and Skylar and Chris to keep you all well informed about this project. But currently, as of 10 minutes ago, I asked Tiffany, but we're still awaiting signatures on the contract for that from Davey. She says they got them, but she keeps sending kind of an unsigned PDF, so it's not. So as soon as we get those, that contract signed, we'll be official and we can schedule a kickoff meeting with Davey Resource.
Schedule what?
A kickoff
I
meeting
thought you said golf.
with that contractor. So as soon as we schedule that, as soon as that's kind of hashed out or whatever, I'll let the board know, or I'll let Ryan and he can let the board know. And we'll invite you guys to attend that if you want to. It should be in this room. It'll be kind of a virtual situation with Davey Resource Group. Because I guess they're based out of Ohio, is that right? I think they're like out of Ohio. So we'll get that scheduled and we'll let you guys know as soon as we know when that date and time is. It'll probably be during the workday for that meeting, but we'll hash out the schedule and the scope and just kind of what our expectations are for this contractor. So that'll be good. So we'll let y'all guys know about that, and after that, it'll be just kind of full throttle. We'll be officially going, and it'll be about an 18-month project. So just kind of give you all a kind of a time frame of what this project's going to look like. We're wanting you guys to pretty much manage the project. Now I'll be on the back end doing the invoicing and the reporting requirements and things like that. But everything that Davey produces or sends out to us, I guess, we'll get you guys to look at, review. If you have, comments or questions or anything like that, we'll address them. But yeah, after we get this contract signed, kickoff meeting done, it'll kind of be in the board's hands. So it's exciting. It's a big grant, $250,000, non-matching grant. That's a big deal. So we're really pumped about this project, and I'm sure it's gonna go great.
Have they agreed to pricing?
We did, so with the contract that is currently being signed, and I can get everyone a copy of this if you'd like it. But it's just under the 250. So if you wanna look at that, you can pass that around if you'd like.
Hey Ryan, would you mind letting Sam in? She's
Oh,
on
she's
like a little
here?
scooter thing, and she was calling. Robbie's in the middle of talking, I believe so.
Yeah,
248.
She's at the front entrance. She says I'm on a knee scooter at the front
because
entrance.
she couldn't come up
The
the,
front.
because she can't come up the stairs.
We'll let Ryan do that, yeah.
That makes sense, yeah.
So yeah, their contract, like I said, is just right under that 250 mark. Hopefully we'll keep them.
Apparently Tracy's with her.
Okay.
Pause on this for a second. Did someone email Gabriella or something? Because I think she's getting close too. I don't know how.
I'm not sure how many she's got. She emailed us. She emailed me this morning and said she wasn't coming, and so I forwarded that to Ryan.
Okay.
So Ryan should have a good track on
Yeah.
all of that. How many? She's only missed 2, but you can only miss 3, I think,
Today was
within
the
a
third,
year.
but I don't know. Sorry to interrupt.
No, that was pretty much my spiel. So if you guys have any questions or just reach out to me. or let Skylar and Ryan know and address those questions.
So like I said, with this little grant, to piggyback off of that, the city is wanting the tree board to really be the face of this, since it's a tree board grant. And so that's really good for us, because that's gonna get us a lot of publicity as far as that goes, and kind of let some people know kind of what we do, besides just meet up here once a month and give away trees at Arbor Day. And so this will be something that, like, if you've got no interest in doing it, you don't have to. But like, as a board, we just wanna make sure that we're very forward-facing with this. So a lot of the updates and stuff like that, we'll make sure that those get posted on our social media. We can always get with Bobby Kelly with the city, who runs like the city social medias and websites and stuff, and make sure that they're resharing any of that kind of information there.
Thanks. Get on out.
So what's up?
Where is convenient for you?
Hi Tracy, how are you?
Right there.
Thanks.
Your rubber ducky is hilarious.
Can you just-
That is quite something.
Oh, like every time she enters a room, I'm like, please. I'm stuck on a knee scooter, I might as well have some fun with it.
So just to kind of recap real quick, what y'all haven't missed a whole lot, but so we did, we're still waiting on a signed copy back from Davey, but that is who kind of won the bid as far as that goes. So once we get a signed copy back, we'll be able to set up a kickoff meeting. That'll be a virtual thing that'll be done in here. And then after that, the city really wants the tree board to be really forward facing with them. So we're gonna pretty much take over the project.
Amazing.
Robbie is still gonna be obviously helping us. He's gonna do a lot of the back end stuff. So if we need to get him anything, let's make sure we get that to him, so he'll handle all the reporting, invoicing and stuff like that. And then we just get to kind of shake hands, kiss babies as far as that goes, and let people know.
I've got
kind
the
of what
hand
we're
if
up
you've got the
to.
babies.
Sure. And then Tracy, you are actually more than welcome to be a part of these meetings. I know this was something that really started with your regime, so you can be as involved as you want to as far as that. So
Students who would also along the way want to.
So I'll make sure I send you kind of any emails as far as like when we're gonna have our kickoff meeting and stuff like that. Robbie, if there's anything else, if you just wanna hang out, you're more than welcome to leave, or
Hey, I'll let y'all do.
whatever you wanna do, brother. I don't wanna keep you longer than we have to.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Okay, and then to go back, so we had our original minutes here from last month. Those need to be voted on and approved. So do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Do we have a second? Okay, all in favor? Sweet. Okay, so those are approved. Okay, as far as old business goes, Sam, do we have any update as far as the nature walk idea that we had for UCA?
Whenever it wants to happen is totally fine. The Jewelmore Nature Reserve Director is all on board and thinks it's a fabulous idea. Do be aware that we are planning to do prescribed fire in the nature reserve whenever we'll be able to. And so there is a potential of 24-hour notice of, hey, we're really sorry, it's gonna be on fire. But
And
just
also after the
FYI.
fire may not, I mean, it's trees, but it's not quite as pretty for a little while.
After the fire, though, we'll open up a lot more of the underbrush and different areas, and so you'll see different activity immediately after
We can
burns.
talk about the importance of prescribed fire, so yeah, we could work.
And the one that we're slated to burn most immediately is the prairie. And so especially if they're wanting to see more of the wooded areas, all of that would still be very available, and we could even do mainly wooded areas and then off towards Stone Dam Creek rather than up towards prairie.
Gotcha. Anybody have a good idea of when they wanna try and do that? Okay, I think we talked about doing that near like, what was it, their finals time or whatever, or that week or whatever that they have.
So I'm not gonna be much help with anything walking. And then we're going through and doing the same reconstructive surgery on my left side on December 2nd. So I'm tapped out.
Serious on scooters
not-
for
I'm-
at least another year.
So
Will the other one be strong enough to support, like?
probably not, but the first one cost me $4,000, so we're trying to hit it in this calendar year.
Right, I get that.
Yeah, smart.
Yay.
So can someone, like, you think like Sam Boatman or somebody from the nature reserve can lead in with that, or is Kyle gonna?
And so
do
if we
that?
need someone from UCA, we absolutely can, right? And there's quite a few different individuals affiliated with Jewel Moore Nature Reserve that will be able to assist from UCA's standpoint. But I think it'll also depend on somebody from the tree board's availability, as well as the, did we have a particular birder in mind to join, or are we still wanting to do?
We have tried the birder route and
They seem understaffed or something like that.
Yeah.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair, okay.
Not feeling,
so
but
we have kind of essentially just dropped
Backed
the
off from
idea of
that?
the
Okay.
birder thing. If we get a confirmed date and we wanna send an invite, like, hey, we're gonna be out here, if y'all wanna join, that's fine. But don't think those conversations were going great for Tyler, so.
Understood, that's totally fine.
I mean, in
Very
some ways,
understandable.
people are really into trees in like October.
And it's gonna be pretty.
Yeah.
And we have a new, UCA has recently hired on a new faculty member, who is a, plant and tree physiologist, so I could even talk with him, to see how familiar he is with the local species that we have here. And if he would be comfortable being able to identify trees on the way, we could partner him with somebody at UCA, where the second UCA individual could help do the tour of the area, and then our new faculty could do, that's this tree, that's this species aspect.
Is that something they would wanna do on a weekend? Or do you think that'd
That's
be
what I'm
something they
questioning
would
too, is
wanna
weekday,
do?
weekend.
If you're wanting a lot of UCA student attendance, Monday to Friday, Monday to Thursday.
Is
A lot of
next
this,
period best, do you think?
that's gonna be a really, really available time for a lot of students, which also means they have a lot of clubs happening during the time, so it's kind of hit or miss. And so we could either do X period, which is Tuesday, Thursday, 1:30 to 2:40.
1:40 to 2:30, yes, and yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
The chair of the geography club,
He's
or
in the
chair
club.
of the department, is the one in charge of the club. Tuesday, Thursday, 1:40 to 2:30 is X period. Though that is not to say that is the only time available. And then I wanna say their finals is like mid-December.
No, we can try to shoot for sometime in October.
Okay.
If you wanna reach out to
Reach out to
them,
those faculty members and
Okay.
see
Yeah.
what might work for them.
feel free to throw
And I
an
mean,
email in for me.
I think this is something that we would advertise widely on campus, and we did, last time we did something at UCA, the Be Well
Yes.
program helped promote it.
Coordinator.
Yeah, so once we get a date and
Do you
time,
know who the new coordinator is?
And if you want help with any of that, you just, I can help coordinate it
yeah.
if you need to.
But then if we can open it up to the public also, we'll,
Partner with the challenge course and have them open that up, do the ropes course in the climate.
I think we maybe need a sign on the door. Well, you know, we're off schedule, did we,
Yeah, did we mess up?
No, no.
okay.
We had the room for this time. They've been in here all for their thing, so they're just coming in thinking they can say,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's-
Then I can, let me put a sign up. You mean do financials real quick though?
So what,
You mean do financials real quick?
yeah, go for it.
One final question real quick,
Yes.
October,
Yeah, October would be fine. And then whatever
think
date
it-
kinda works for them, cause that'll actually give us one more like little run to
And we can
advertise
advertise
the
Arbor
Arbor
Day.
Day. So really any time in there should be fine.
Okay, we ordered trees for the spring giveaway today. We're getting elderberry, river birch, wild plum, Kentucky coffee tree, black chokeberry, cherry bark oak, Shumard oak, bald cypress, black walnut, persimmon, and red mulberry. So there will be lots of trees to give away.
And that's a lot of different habitats too.
So the total was $872.52, which leaves us $4,550.21 for the rest of the year.
Can you say that again, the numbers?
$4,550.21.
Is the remaining.
You what? That's the remaining?
That's the remaining, yes.
So how much were the trees?
$872.52.
How many trees did we get?
1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
6.
6 individuals.
Get there early.
He was just reading off each tree a few months.
1,200.
1,200.
Wow. And spring trees, so those are gonna be bald root or bare root.
Mm-hmm.
My brain was stuck on bald cypress.
Wait, is this for Arbor Day?
That's for spring
That's
tree.
great. I was like, what? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so I did reach out to Bemis also to order trees for Arbor Day. They were on vacation, said they'd get back to me, and they've not gotten back to me, so I need to reach out to them again.
Gotcha. And do we remember how much we actually set aside for that? 21.
Somewhere.
I suggested 2,500 for this year. So just let us know what you do there.
Well, and she had told, when she said she was on vacation, she said she could probably basically match the prices from last year and stuff, so that's,
That's amazing.
I mean, you know, that's not a definite, but close, yeah. She thought she could do something similar.
And so of the 4,000 and change that we have remaining, 2,500 of that is designated, planned for
Yes.
the trees for Arbor Day's free tree giveaway.
Correct.
I was gonna say, that felt like a lot of money to be left over at this point, but that makes a lot more
But it's,
sense.
and we have Arbor Day, which is our biggest.
I knew about Arbor Day, but I was like, I didn't think we spent that
No, we
much,
actually,
but
we
with the
budgeted more for
trees.
trees this year, so.
The trees makes sense to me.
Okay, and then speaking of Arbor Day, that's the biggest stuff here. So, go ahead.
Before we get into that, there's a grant through the Arkansas Department of Agriculture, that I sent to the superintendent. It's to reduce the risk of childhood cancer or skin cancer or something, but to put trees, or to plant trees around playgrounds. And so I know that 2 of the elementary schools applied for it. They're accepting applications till September 19th. But I told them that it would probably be no issue for tree board to plant them. Eric and I can probably handle that.
Actually, they require a big school-wide ceremony with it, but certainly they would love adult volunteers.
Who requires
The
it?
ag department.
Oh, okay.
It's very
okay.
organized.
Okay.
We've actually done it here in Conway before,
Okay,
but
cool.
it's still something that the tree board
Okay.
can be involved
Well, so
in.
I forwarded it to the superintendent or interim superintendent, and the Department of Ag had already reached out to the school, so, I mean, I'm not gonna say that they got it, but it sounded like it would be like a sure thing, so.
just let us know what date and
Okay.
we're gonna be out there and help out with that. And if we need more volunteers,
Okay.
we can definitely reach out to some folks.
They always have a lot of forestry division personnel there too.
It's probably a good time to educate kiddos and stuff like that.
That's a lot of it.
Speaking of volunteers, UCA has its big event,
February 28th, I think is the time this year.
Woot. Thousands of college students helping do whatever people need anywhere in the city.
Has it only been a year since?
Like if you have a bigger project, I felt like we were done in like an hour.
Well, we planted those.
It's like-
We did that when we planted the trees. When was
The
that?
fruit trees.
That was the big event. That was a year
Trees, and then
ago.
we had them go and like, prune all those other trees that were existing and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Yeah, we were done in like an hour and a half.
And so if there's anything else that tree board or local organizations would like help with, especially tree related. UCA's big event happening again.
We'll have to see if we're doing anything in February. I have no idea.
We'll have to move something to February.
I don't know that we, I don't know that we have
Take
any
advantage
plans
of
at
that
this
labor.
point.
Yes.
Because between us and then I guess the library, I mean.
There might be something we could do with the urban forestry grant, that would be kind of a citizen scientist kind of thing, if they're doing the inventory at that time. That could be kind of cool, cause it'd be very educational too.
I mean, worst case scenario, we can always go back over to McGee and grab a couple, or if, I can get with Parks and see if there's any other areas where we need to go and like, you know, look at whatever trees we got and clean up any areas or something like that, or.
Like the Tucker Creek, you know, we started planting those 3 trees, which somebody mentioned may need to be addressed. I meant to drive by there and forgot. But that, we talked about getting some more spots down along there.
Well, depending on when the Bradford pear thing is, well, I guess February's not the best time to plant. Well,
That's pretty good, actually, February's pretty good.
Yeah.
We maybe could have people plant, like, I don't know how many people are gonna be, I don't remember what the number was for how many we approved for that.
It was like the first 25,
Oh, okay.
but I mean, it really just kind of depends.
There were some trees on Markham needed to be replaced too, that have died. We'll figure out something for them.
But yes,
Depending on budget
We
or
can
something.
figure something
depending on
out.
if
we've
we
got
get some
more
trees or
time for that than we do for Arbor Day,
something. Yeah.
so.
Well, actually, I have one other like city update thing.
Oh, yes.
And it's not fun. So I was contacted last week by Brian in the Parks Department about the champion persimmon on Stone Dam Creek, and I had noticed a couple months ago that it was declining pretty badly, and so Harold Fisher and I went out on Friday to look at it, and we're both certified arborists. He actually manages the champion tree program for the state. And we did a full tree risk assessment on it, and it's high risk, and really the only way to reduce the level of risk is to totally remove it. And so we sent our report to Brian today, and I do think there would probably be a good idea to do, since it is a champion tree and it's kind of special, it'd be good to do a little bit of notification of the public beforehand, so they're not just like, what happened? Why are they removing a champion tree, you know?
And if I can also, having lost 3 trees downtown in the past year, it's a great time to educate on sometimes
Yeah.
trees must come down.
And that's an important part of urban forestry is managing risk, because trees can be risky.
Do you all happen to know what, I guess, second place champion tree for that species would be?
I don't know if there is one right now. Harold might know. If you have an idea of a big,
I do not.
Yeah.
I
I
have.
think it was kind of in rough shape whenever we went and looked
it
at
was in
Make
rough
sure
shape
that
when it was
we-
nominated. Yes.
I think it still had a bunch of that wire and stuff even around the root of it.
And it looks like it drops a big branch like almost every week at this point on the trail.
Oh, yeah, when you walk by there, you'll see something.
Yeah. So I think it's time, unfortunately.
Thanks for the tough call.
But we filled out the full the tree risk assessment form. We're like, we're not taking this lightly. We're doing it the right way. We did all of the little tests we have.
Because maybe crowning the new one might help soften the blow to the passing of that
Yeah.
one.
Is it,
They don't always
is
have
that-
set.
Is it for the county or the whole state?
It's the
or how does it-
state.
Oh,
Biggest, so it was the
so
biggest
not being common.
common persimmon in the state.
That's been discovered.
It's been discovered.
Yeah. That someone has said, hey,
Hey, come
We
look
have
at
a
this
giant
tree, it's
one.
huge,
Yeah.
yes. But no, that'd be good, just to even let people know about the champion trees, cause doesn't UCA still have some?
Yeah, we've got several in town.
Yeah.
We've got quite a lot.
I was gonna say, I think Hendrix might have some too.
I couldn't remember who it was, I knew one of the schools had at least 1 or 2 of them, yeah.
UCA has one, and then there was that one, and then there are a few on private property, just in people's yards. There's the redbud, I think, and oak of some kind, which is right in somebody's front yard.
Yeah, I think we can get a post together, so if we got any social media gurus that wanna help out with creating anything,
Well, I thought maybe Bobby should, like, maybe kind of start,
Those.
yeah.
Yeah.
He might just have an idea of what would be best way.
Reach out to Bobby. That may help out our,
Which I suggested to Brian that
that may help out the parks people too. That way they don't get bombarded
That's-
with like, wow.
I was really worried, because, some people are gonna be like, thank goodness, cause that tree looks really dangerous every time I walk by it, and other people are gonna be like, what? They're taking down the champion tree?
It's a huge tree, and I know that like, I already got a call from one guy wanting us to plant more trees on some of the trails. And so I imagine people taking trees off the trails is not gonna look good.
Right.
But I know that every year that whenever the parks had to cut down trees, that was always the thing. That's why they always made sure to check in with you before they cut down, especially some of those big ones.
Yeah, I mean, we were really hoping that we could just like prune it and make it safer, but it seems to have a lot of decay in the trunk. So it's really concerning.
Well, it's trying to take itself down.
It is, it definitely is.
I'll get with Bobby then, and I'll include the parks and see if we can't get something posted. Maybe just something in general about champion trees as well.
Champion trees and managing tree risk.
Okay, so for Arbor Day, once again, that's gonna be November 1st, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Reached out to parks, we are all good, so we'll still be at Laurel Park. They have no problems supplying us with the speakers again, the bleachers, any kind of tables and chairs that we need. So once we have a good head count on all that stuff, we'll send that over. I reached out to a handful of folks. I reached out to Kings to see if they'd sponsor the drums again. They decided to decline that opportunity. So we would still need roughly about $200 to pay for True Adesanya. But in good news though, I reached out to First Service Bank about doing hot dogs, chips, and stuff like that. They are not going to come out and cook, but they're going to donate $500 towards the event. So they said that should cover any of our like food or anything like that. They said if we needed to use their grill, we could. I did ask Parks if we could use theirs, so I think regardless we'll have a grill. I'll double check and make sure everything's good with the Parks one first. But if not, I'll reach back out to First Service and see if that's still on the table. But like I said, they're gonna donate $500 from there. True Adesanya definitely seemed very interested again in doing the drums. I
A
need to
great
get-
sponsorship
Who was
opportunity.
True what?
True Alessandro.
Yeah.
He's done it for us a couple of years.
So he seemed like he was still all aboard for that. I need to probably get like an official invoice from him. That way, if we are gonna seek another opportunity for someone to sponsor that, we could.
Do we need a generator or popcorn machine?
I think we've got the popcorn machine.
Okay.
That would be from Elliott Electric again, and then we probably may need a generator though. I reached out to Ellen Smith to see if their choir, I figured I would just try to rotate with some of the elementary schools. I have not heard back from Ellen Smith. So I'm gonna try to message Margaret Van again and see if they would like to. If anyone has any more connections,
I can reach out to Miss Wilchie with Ida Burns.
yeah, that's totally fine.
Alright, and
I
so
mean, just let me know, and then if not, I'll reach out to Margaret Van.
so we're asking for their choir to
Yeah, they'll just come out and sing 3 or 4 songs. We don't really have like a set number, but I think last year Margaret Van, I think, did 3 of them, I think.
And there's the Trees for America is, we almost always do, and then they can choose like 2 of their own. If they have a tree theme, that's nice. If they don't, we still enjoy it. So,
But that way, if we can kind of just slowly rotate around the
I'll
elementary
message her
schools.
after our meeting and I'll let you know.
I also reached out to Secret Nook about some kind of poetry thing. I have not heard back from them yet. But I did ask them, about possibly supplying any kind of prizes, but also being judges for the poetry thing. So if we have any other places that anyone can think of, so I'll try to reach out to them again. I never found like a direct email. It was just like through their website as like a normal like contact us kind of thing. So if anyone has anybody in there, if not, I may just need to like just pop in there physically and
I
then.
have Parker's phone number. He owns Secret Note. I can give it to you, or I don't know him
You just got a phone number for
yeah,
him?
I mean,
I was about to say, yeah, that's fine with me, if you wanna send that over to me.
Which I
I would
did
not read that out loud.
look into.
It is public, I forgot.
I
Okay.
was like, I feel like you were about to say it, I was like, just send it.
I was like, I forgot it.
I was like, I'm
is
definitely not trying to
public.
dox this guy right now.
I don't know if did you guys read the minutes in here that we're thinking about instead of a photo contest doing a poetry contest, which would be poetree. Yeah.
Nice.
I did look into a little bit, like looking into other poetry contests because we were concerned about how do we keep it fair and make sure they're not using AI. And a lot of them just kind of in the application, they say like it's a little, I did not use AI. And I think you mentioned that you can put stuff through some kind of an AI checker or something. Yeah.
A lot of times, as at least from grading student science reports, it's obvious. It either doesn't make sense or it sounds like a robot wrote it.
Okay.
Long time is AG.
And depending on how, if they straight up copy and paste it, you'll be able to tell. Like the spacing is super weird if you just pull it straight off of like ChatGPT, unless they sit there and take the extra 10 seconds and like delete all the extra spacing in between paragraphs. No, so.
Okay. Well, I think it'll be kind of a fun change up, and I
Yeah.
think we would still use like a similar submission process because it was just an email, right? Or
Oh yeah, it'd be even easier. You can just have them like either take a picture of it and post it, or just literally post their poem.
I
like,
think
in
you like
a
copy
long
and
form
paste into a form maybe. Like
Yep.
what do you use, like Microsoft Form or
I even use Google.
Google Form? Yeah.
So it's gonna be an online submission, not like poetry readings like the thing.
Well, but I think we could have the winners read their poems, which would be fun.
That would be fun. I'd do
Or
that.
If they want to.
Or they could, or one of us could read the poems, or if they don't want to. I would love to have them do their own.
If you need judge it, like UCA, what is it, Vortex, or they have like poetry reading, I know during the solar eclipse, they had some kind of something similar, so they
Oh,
may
fun.
have some folks.
Well, and we talked about maybe doing something with Secret Nook. It might not be on the day, or maybe it's in the evening or something, like a poetry reading kind of thing.
And if that doesn't work, we can always reach out to a library.
Yeah.
If they wanna read them out or something like
There's more
that.
space there, honestly.
Yeah.
And maybe Secret Nook still wants to help at the library, so.
So I said otherwise, at least for everyone that I reached out to, most everyone seemed well. Like I said, we still would be looking for some kind of music sponsor as far as that goes. I haven't really tried to look for that, so I mean I don't think that would be like the hardest thing.
Would
I'm trying to find-
Homeward Realty, they've sponsored before. I don't know if we've asked.
Who's that?
Is it Homeward Realty?
Claire used to be a board member, Claire Smithson.
Yeah, so we,
Was a member there. I know there's that Full Moon Records downtown, possibly, I don't know, their financial.
And the music sponsor would need to be in for $200, you said, for the
I
drum?
believe so. That's what Drew's always kind of charged for that.
Okay.
With that, there were two people, so that they could interact and do, just FYI.
Yeah, it was him and then another person, and that worked out really well.
and it's called Drumming Under the Trees.
And in the Google Drive, in our old flyers and stuff from years prior, we've got the spelling of the individual's name as well as like photos and stuff. I know you were trying to write it down.
Yeah, I was like, I'll figure it out
It's-
after. I was
it's-
like, I'm still unclear as to.
I have
I
not
was like, is this a
heard,
person or a company or what?
His name is True, TRUE, Alessandro.
I haven't heard from
And-
Jeff Matthews yet regarding the commercial that I'm
Yeah.
supposed to film.
I haven't reached out to him yet.
Oh,
Talked to him about it, but I forgot to connect you guys.
So if we want to kind of go around the table, I guess, and see where everyone's at with their stuff. Ryan, would you like to start, sir?
Sure. Hendrix wants to have some sort of exhibit out there this year. What's the other college?
There's a few. CBC?
They wanted to do something as well. I think Game and Fish, I'd already mentioned, are gonna do something this year out there. That's all I can think of right now. I would like to get, I know Tracy made one in the past, and I guess we should update it, just like a form or something to send people that says,
This is what our event is.
yeah, this is our event, this is our expectations, what do you need from us? What are you gonna bring? Just to kind of give people an idea, because I know the Hendricks people were like, yeah, we're really into it, just tell us what we need to do. Like, we know it's about trees and Arbor Day, but do we need tables, do we need, whatever. So just something that would be good to send out, just generic to everyone that's interested.
All right, and then Tyler.
You said I'm writing this down. What tables and what else did you say? Like, what are
I
stuff?
mean, we'll have the PA equipment, which they shouldn't need that. Basically, they need tables.
Okay.
Tables and chairs.
Yeah, a couple chairs.
Do I need 2 chairs? I need 4 chairs. How many people they got coming? I'll come up with something like that. That should be pretty easy.
And I could also forward that to like Quail Forever to see if they would also wanna show up.
Yeah, we pretty much have like an open, as long as it's somewhat related.
Okay.
We're just trying to get some, we wanna definitely get the ones that have been coming. Cause I mean, especially last year, I think that one went really, really well. And then if we can get any more, we're definitely just trying to grow it and make it bigger, so.
Yeah, so I don't have anything. What was my task? I mean, the fire department, I know we mentioned, and the school. What was there? Any other ones that I don't have?
I don't remember.
I remember talking
The
about
fire department, yeah, I didn't know if we were saying like, yes, we're doing that,
I can
or,
reach out to the fire department.
I know there's a lot of stuff going on with the fire department, but, I don't know if that's,
We can also,
if they're
I
friendly with the
imagine.
city right now, I'm not really sure, but.
I've seen some streets, there's some yard signs recently.
I have too.
I'm betting that the fire department still would like to come out.
Yeah.
I'll get with fire and police and see if they wanna bring their equipment out and
Okay.
play around with it.
Has anybody reached out to the sanitation department? Cause they do a really good.
They were great.
I can reach out to Spencer.
Unless they bring your trash cans.
Spencer's in the sanitation.
Street?
Was.
You say street?
I said
Sanitation.
sanitation.
Oh.
Sanitation.
I thought sanitation was.
I
It's
know,
physical plant.
It's your recycling landfill.
I know the
got you.
commercial
Spencer.
sanitation manager. I can,
Oh, Spencer did say that Paul's could be could be involved, so I did ask him that, I forgot that one. Paul's is a nonprofit for the animal shelter.
Thank you.
Yes.
I thought you said Paul.
That is-
No,
I
it's
don't know
like,
who Paul is.
no, it calls.
Okay, did we
Does-
already have that?
Clause?
It's either Paul's or calls, but it's, cause
I know there's pause and I know there's a clause.
I don't know. It's animal shelters can't accept donations because it's like a city thing. So it's the nonprofit can accept donations for not for the shelter. So it's whatever that's called. I think it's
Got
called.
it.
But
Yeah,
it's that one.
The foundation, sort of.
Okay.
I know the firefighters love showing up when they have the ability to do so. If they aren't able to, an alternative is I could reach out to UCA's fire crew, because we do prescribed fire. And so we, as in I, and any student volunteers.
You and your 1 foot. Or no feet.
Should be on one.
At that point, I should be walking, and it'll be a couple weeks before the next surgery.
Although I think we wanted you to help with the tree giveaway because you're good at it.
I can put a student worker in a burn suit, and we can bring a lot of.
we're gonna set something on fire?
Sadly, no. If you all said yes, it'd be great. But we could bring
Somebody
a
at the
lot.
Parks wants that.
No.
They have a fire event coming up in the park.
Okay, with fire?
Yeah,
Like-
fire folks, like the little people who do like the little juggling thing.
Oh, that, yeah. Well, and people probably barbecue.
I do fire, just not that much coordination.
I mean, we may just
Especially
need
not
somebody
right now.
there on hand to help put out said fire if it gets bad, but.
But we can have members of the UCA burn crew on site with their burn clothes on, a bunch of burn or tools that don't have fuel, that are safe for children to handle, extra hard hats for kids to take photos and things of that sort, and describe why it's crucial for burning and good for the health of trees.
I'll get with fire, police and sanitation
Let's see if they
this
will.
week, and then if they don't, then we can go with that.
Cool. And
I
then,
can reach out to the UCA clubs that are pertinent to see, same thing, if they wanna show up, how many tables, chairs, et cetera.
Did y'all want that STEM water table again, or was that
It was
yeah, I
awesome.
thought we already,
I thought it was
you want to talk to Todd and them? or
Do you
want
wanna
me to? I
talk
will
to?
do that.
Thank you. I was like, I can do all the clubs and like that sort of stuff, but that's a lot of people. Thank you.
no, that one would be great. The people who brought all the birds would be great still. And there was a couple other ones that were really good.
Master gardeners
So-
are in.
Raptors came by
Yes.
proxy of, I did not mean to cut you off,
No, go ahead.
Master Naturalists last year. So Raptor Rehab, it's one of their guys, cause
Okay.
we didn't invite Paul from Raptor Rehab, he just happened to be a member and showed up, which was wonderful and was a huge success.
Yeah.
So if they could, but Raptor Rehab is official. But I don't know who it was with Master Naturalists who had that contact. Anyway. Paul, but you know Paul, Raptor Rehab, right? Don't know his name.
My list is full.
I was trying to think of his name. Rodney Paul
I'm
or
trying to
Paul?
manage expectations, knowing how soon my next surgery is. But yes, I mean, I think anybody would be able to reach out to Raptor Rehabilitator.
You want me to
Raptor,
reach out to Raptor
yes, please,
Rehab?
that sounds great.
I mean, I didn't come here to take on.
No, please.
No, you're fine.
Help us, please.
Like, I'll reach out to Raptor Rehab
Thank you.
or see who it was who had.
Do you wanna reach out to Native State also, cause don't you
I
have?
would love to,
Okay, thank you.
Cool.
yeah. Y'all are gonna come up with some kind of letter, some kind of official request here.
Yes, I'll send that to you. Should have that done
Forward that
today.
to me. I mean, I can go ahead and make contact.
If you look on the server, there's one that's in there.
Yeah.
I started the update, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Let's see here, yeah.
The only thing that was on my list was, I mean, in addition to waiting for the contact for the commercial, I had Sean from the library, I sent you all updates on that, he's in.
Yes,
For the urban farm project, so either if y'all will send that form to him or send it to me so I can get it to him, one or the other.
Perfect.
And then if you could help remind me when he's there for Arbor Day, I'd like to bring up asking if he would like any student volunteers for UCA's big event. Cause especially if we don't have anything lined up, if they could use the help and the manpower, I think that would be perfect.
Maybe a good time to do some garden cleanup out there.
Yeah.
I think we're already
Anything and
partners.
everything they need.
And then Crystal, what about you?
Faulkner County Master Gardeners are in and they will need several tables, cause they always bring a lot. Pretty sure forestry is in, will want a table, you know, they always bring the smoky costume, but the person who has been in the smoky costume won't be there this year. So, does anyone want to go in a smoky costume?
Look, I
You've
see
been in
her,
a
she's
smoky
sizing y'all
costume, but
up.
you-
I haven't, I've wanted to like every year.
You can trip.
It's a walking boot. I got the walking boot today, so like I can't currently walk on it. It's excruciating. But by the time of that happening, I'll be able to walk
Please,
with it.
let's put Smokey on that scooter.
Smoky hurt is.
There's Paul.
He
Amazing.
was fighting fire.
Well, okay, we have done Smokey before where he sits in a chair and the kids can come to him too.
80s.
Perfect.
Yeah, we can put like a thorn in the paw. So
Like, ow, Smokey got an owie.
It's good.
Do you really want to be Smokey?
Are you kidding me? This sounds amazing. But I also realized that I had originally said I'd help with the tree giveaway.
Yes.
And so assuming it's like every other costume you can't see out of it,
Not very well.
then I will likely need to do that
I think,
instead.
So we have a UCA volunteer.
You want to be Smokey?
I don't care.
Do y'all want me to put it
Can
on
we
the
smoky or I
polls?
can put
We
the hot
need
dogs
a-
again? I don't
He's
care.
pretty good at cooking hot
I don't care
dogs.
either way, whatever you want.
Be a smoky mascot.
And if we have any UCA students that want to come and help out, because we need someone to help us with the tree giveaway.
Honestly, a UCA student who might be better to go in Smokey actually, just because it doesn't take a lot of skill.
So give
Just be
polls
like-
you'll want,
Not that,
I'll get like two people, that way you have one
I
person to help
can
walk
reach
around.
out to a couple
just do a really good
students
job.
in like Green Bear.
Hey,
Hot dogs
I'm
now.
convinced Logan's on hot dogs, never mind.
Is there a
That's
That way you
fair.
have-
Because it looks like Smoky.
you know, somebody
Pretty
to
small.
need sign.
Actually, Smokey's very big.
Well, not the one
And, but
that
the
does.
girl, the girl who's been doing it is very short, and so Smokey was like kind of had like rolls around his ankles the last few.
That's hilarious.
Alright, so for tree giveaway, general volunteers and mascot, anything else we wanna request through Give Pulse? That's the volunteer platform at UCA, just FYI, I don't know if y'all know.
I did not.
And I can pass that off, but since it's still in the name of the tree, I can just go in and quickly update that.
No, that's fine.
That works.
And I can reach out to the pertinent clubs to get help with tree giveaway and things of that would be beneficial if they had a bit more
Knowledge.
tree biology, ecology knowledge.
Because I mean, that seemed to really happen last year, and you had like a good amount of volunteers just to help pass out all those trees.
Does Master Gardeners participate at all? Like, do they have a bit-
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
they
they have
went
their own
right to the
tables.
bathroom
They have
and
lots
used
of
it.
tables.
Yes.
Part of that last year was the AKA ladies were just so happy to help.
I can reach out to them again too.
Yeah. That was fantastic.
Let's see here.
And they will, if y'all want it, they're willing to donate and give you all the popcorn machine, they got a new one. We will clean it, if y'all would
nice.
like to have it and have a place to store it, you can have that machine. I don't know if you'd like to.
Treat it at your office. I
I was gonna
mean.
say, do we have like what storage does the tree board outside of Krista's office?
There's some- I can find somewhere to store it.
Okay.
And then, I mean, you might have other
Basement
activities you
of
wanna
City
use.
Yeah,
The
like
basement,
it's,
yeah, the basement of City
The basement of
Hall.
this
you
building.
know, no obligation, it's just a
Transportation just
starter.
moved to a new building, so I'll find a place to put it.
Okay, so we'll get that cleaned up and ready to go.
We did actually clean out our storage room.
I don't wanna like fill it back up real quick
No, it's
though.
really nice right now, like we can actually use it as a lab.
Like that sounds amazing and I want that to continue.
Yeah.
I think I still have the stuff from the Master
Yes, I think
Gardener
you do.
thing, I
Yeah.
mean, it's in my storage shed, but.
It'd probably be better to get it out of your
Yeah, cause
storage.
even, I was like, wait, do I have that? I mean, I obviously not like pawned it off on anyone, but,
Too.
so yeah, I guess bring that to the next meeting or, okay.
And then Logan, do you have any updates? I know you still got that commercial and stuff like that.
Yeah, so there's the commercial, that's still to do, we're gonna get a generator, we do want a table, and a sit table. And then I need to invite I'm just gonna invite the chief officers if they wanna be there for the proclamation.
Yeah.
I invite them every year.
Drew Spurs is doing the proclamation, by the way.
Fantastic.
I do have a question.
What's that?
Do I need to get with Brian about a location for the tree we plant? Do we want to plant a tree at the ceremony or do it like the week before or?
So I talked to a guy on the phone. He was, I'm pretty sure it was one of the trails. I had to double check with Brian. His name was Paul. He was wanting to do like a memorial bench, and then asked if he wasn't entirely sure what the tree board did. He thought we like literally went around and just like planted trees for people who like asked for trees.
I wish, that would be amazing.
I mean, pitch it. I don't care. You can buy some trees and
Get a
then have some people sign up. I don't care. I mean, that'd be fun.
I mean, I don't feel like I should be the person volunteering anyone.
We can try it for
else.
next year, but I mean.
For-
But he asked if there was a way we could plant a tree by where we're gonna supposedly put this bench at. So kind of like a memorial tree, but like, I was like, well, we don't really do that, but I mean.
A shade for a bench.
Yes, and so I told Brian, I was like, hey, just let me know if that's like an approved location. Cause the guy was supposed to be showing him where they wanted to put the bench at regardless. So I'm not sure on where the location was at, but there's at least been a discussion that I told Brian, I was like, hey, if we wanted two birds, one stone this thing, like that'd be fine with us. And that way we can still plant that a little bit prior to, cause I know that we mentioned last year.
'Cause we've got quite a few trees in Laurel Park now.
Yes. Like I said, I think doing the event there is good, but we don't need to constantly fill up, even though, I mean, it seems like
I mean, they're dying to, like, big ones are
Yeah.
dying.
we plant one, they lose two, so we're just keeping it afloat there.
We could put a
But,
replacement out for the fiddler tree at the courthouse if that was an improvement.
They already
They did
did.
that.
Oh, they did that?
But it maybe died.
We could, if they don't have a specific location for that memorial bench, potentially both the bench and the tree could be somewhere along Stone Dam, knowing that we're about to take down the champion tree.
Like I said,
And that it's an
he mentioned
existing
one of the trails, I
request.
just cannot remember if it was Stone Dam or Tucker Creek, I
Yeah.
don't, or Kinley Trail, I don't remember half of them. But, I just remember telling him, I was like, hey man, like the Parks Department has to approve anything that we do, we don't just, like, while we are a public board, we don't have access
So
to just
you're kinda
public
talking to
property.
Brian about where to.
Yeah,
put the tree.
about
Okay,
where we can do
perfect.
that at, and then I told him that it's like, you know, we can figure out what kind of tree that is, if you need us to bring out somebody and give a recommendation for what kind of tree, like, I mean, we're all good there, I just need to know if Parks was still good with that, and then where they wanted to put it at.
Sounds good.
I've talked to Spencer, he's had several people contact him about memorials for pets. Like some small something, he didn't know if the tree board wanted to be involved or not. It's probably a next year project, but just kinda
Plastic fire hydrant.
keep your mouth clicking.
But the bricks, they don't wanna do bricks. Keep that, I mean, there's like 100,
Because dogs like trees,
right?
Dogs
Well, I
love
was just
trees.
gonna say, I don't know.
I thought we weren't doing memorial.
but we're doing the
Well,
bricks.
So
We're just
we
not pushing it
transitioned
very-
out of trees because of
They
the
die,
removals, you know, mortality rates, trying to do
Yeah.
1-for-1 trees. It was not suitable for us and what we had, and so we made good on all the trees that had to be removed and engraved bricks. I don't know if you've noticed in Laurel Park, there's a new little brick memorial there, and that was kind of an ode to the old Conway tree grove. Memorial Tree Grove, I'm not saying this very well, but anyway, Spencer and them created a large enough space that there were still like 100 bricks, I think, that could still go into that space. You could 1-for-1 engrave them, and they were willing at the time to like one time a year do an installation, so y'all could potentially still sell those as fundraisers or memorial spots if y'all wanted to move it into pets instead of, because some are in honor, memory of,
Is it
tribute to.
I mean,
is it weird to mix
Yes.
people and pets?
I don't know.
It would have to be a
Like,
different
I don't
park.
know, but I don't know if y'all even knew about
Yeah.
that, cause it was kind of a, not a Band-Aid, you know.
The animal
how do we
shelter has
transition?
like a memorial, like, I don't know, like it's like a tree with like some, like a space or whatever. I don't know if it, I mean,
I don't know anything about
I
it.
don't really see, I guess I don't know where the tree board comes into that,
I
like,
could do a rainbow bridge at the library into the trees out there as a future something, might be kind of fun. I've seen them with like little locks and collars and, you know, people do.
Yeah, it's,
I like that, and I was even gonna suggest that we could do some sort of memorial area separate from the memorial areas for people, specifically for pets and dogs, and cause I'm punny, it could be like a small grove of dogwoods. Dogs,
could be.
dogwoods, and then have like a rainbow bridge go. Thank you, I thought it was funny. And they could do like some sort of like monetary donation towards the overarching area rather than individual trees that we've, you know, discovered in the past is a lot of work.
Dogs like trails.
There's enough shade at the dog park where dogwoods might actually grow as well, because of the trees that are already there, keeping the sun off of them.
That would make sense. The dog park.
You talking about the one over there that by Don Owens?
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's all fenced, I mean, we could still do the deal where like one section of that fence has your little collars and locks on it or whatever.
Indeed.
I like that a lot.
Something about.
it would have to be outside of the fence,
And
because
so it could also just
So
be like
dogs
an
don't
nice it
overarching
and
like.
immediately dogs take it up, like,
Yeah.
if they're disturbed or.
You could put a guard on it. for
Every
first
time I
security.
put a tree in the backyard, it lasts 4 hours before Chloe like brings it to me. It's like, here it is. Like,
We have
Boxes are amazing.
we are impressed with her energy and strength.
it's very annoying.
But yeah, definitely having it be some sort of memorial for pets but not an individual, like, one-for-one tree. So just like monetary donation towards more dogwoods and memorial around the dog park.
Or trees for the dog park.
Yes.
I mean, depending on like what our stuff looks like money wise, I mean, like, what are you looking in like buying like an actual tree, not just like a little sapling or something like that? And that way, if we can actually get one that's actually in there, then that would be a higher chance of actually surviving.
I don't like it.
If you don't like it, then don't, yeah.
Yeah, just,
Get very
people get
attached.
so upset when their trees die,
Yes.
their memorial trees die. They get really upset.
Yeah.
And we just can't control it,
No.
so.
Just think about it. Nothing for today.
Just think of it.
Just
That's a
talking
next
memorials
year
and,
issue.
Or it reminds me.
Okay, so with us spending around $2,500 for trees, that leaves us a little over $2,000. And that's still including, I mean, we're gonna have a $500 donation, which I guess I need to have him send that so that can get approved through city council and all that kind of stuff. So depending on if we can find $200 for the music stuff, if we don't, that'll leave us $1,800 just for some easy math. How much more do we want to kind of put towards actual Arbor Day, and then do we want to look at kind of like restocking like merch? Do we want to do shirts or stickers or whatever? Anybody have any ideas?
So what do we typically spend money on?
It's the t-shirts.
I feel like last year all we did was just buy extra stuff for the hot dogs and stuff like that. So I think we had the hot dogs donated, and then I think we just purchased like chips, I think the boats that they came in, stuff like that.
So did we do stickers last year though?
Yeah.
We used like whatever was left over. I think we had some stickers and buttons, but I don't think we
didn't buy any more.
if we did, we bought them at the very beginning of the year, but I don't think we bought a lot of those.
Stickers are popular.
Yeah, I thought we did stickers or something like that instead of shirts because it was easier as opposed to like managing all these different sizes and everything.
Yes.
And the cost.
Yeah.
We had to spend more money.
And I know we need to spend a couple, I think it was like $60 or something on the stickers that go on the banners.
Then their prize, if we don't get a donation for the prize.
What I don't.
And
what are
last
stickers on banners and
So we have a big old banner that says like,
Arbor Day this weekend or.
yes, and then the date needs to change on it.
So we shamelessly just use stickers, so we don't have to buy a whole new banner. Frugal.
like a special kind of sticker, or just like
It just has to be a certain size. It's just a 3M sticker that just literally just is a sticker. But I think it's a vinyl sticker technically, so that way it doesn't, if it rains or something, it's not just gonna flake off of it.
You know, last year, the bags, we noticed people were carrying lots of stuff after visiting the tables. So if y'all were looking for maybe a cheap giveaway, something, not a t-shirt, not a sticker, the bags might be practical.
maybe stickers.
I mean, even if we do, I mean, we could,
What are those soft kind of bags that like, you know what I'm talking, that are reusable,
Collapse
but they
into
make a little
themselves.
tiny thing? That could be maybe cheaper.
Collapsible tote bags.
find anything that we can. If we can brand it, we'll brand it. If not,
They're definitely brandable.
Yeah.
I just don't know the cost.
So just making sure that we're kind of also covering everything we need to cover. Is $500 donation from First Service towards food and food stuff going to be sufficient for condiments
We need
and
drinks.
drinks and hot dog holders and like all that kind of stuff? Cause I don't know how much we typically historically have spent towards food.
Normally the hot dogs and, well, depending on the year, we've had it all donated or the hot dogs and the chips. Last year, I believe it was just hot dogs and buns, and so we bought all of the
Everything else.
chips,
chips,
water,
boats, all of that. So the
condiments.
Amazon order, I cannot remember, maybe around $200.
This right here, the
Something like
deal
that,
I
I think.
pulled up says $333
Okay.
order
Okay. I was
needed.
gonna say there was a large order last
And
year.
then it was $43.50 for the stickers for the sign.
As in $43.50? Okay. Just making sure I had the decimal right, and I was like, that might be a very expensive sticker.
And then we did 500 for the contest.
For all of the prizes.
Mhm.
Does everybody agree for 500 for the prizes again this year?
I think we're still trying to see if we can get some donated from Secret Nook.
Okay. I don't think I realized that aspect
We
of
paid
it.
for the games last year, didn't we?
Yeah. We paid for the games, then we paid for, we can't do gift cards.
Like
We can't buy.
Unless they're
Yeah.
donated.
Yes.
We gave away a game, what was it called?
Photosynthesis, which is like a tree
So if
giveaway.
you won, you got a board game, not trees.
Yes.
I think it's cool.
I think it's cool.
I've never played it, but
And then we gave away Target gift cards, which was cool. And then we got told.
Never
that was a
happening
big
again.
no-no.
Okay, so if we're looking at,
And I haven't looked at how much stickers cost or anything like that. And then we still need to come up with some designs and stuff like that.
oh, I am happy to help come up with sticker designs forever. I just
We
want to
have a
make sure.
design that everybody likes.
How much?
Is it the big design? Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Which one?
it's not big trees.
Big trees.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're not allowed.
We got no fun
I'll
zone.
tell you in like
We got,
5 minutes.
we got no fun zone on that one.
How many stickers do y'all typically order?
Hundreds, upwards of like 500, and we'll do like 3 or 4 different designs. And so we'll just price it out, how much, so like the more you order, the cheaper they are per sticker. And so once we kind of, I guess, get closer to figuring out how much money we have to work with, if we get sponsors for the prizes, if we get sponsors for the drums, cause we've already
Like I
got.
said, even if we pay for the 200 for the drums, that leaves us about $1,800.
So we've got a good amount of money.
Yeah.
Yes, so I mean, we
Because
could,
that $500 donation is really helpful.
yes, so we could easily set aside, if we wanted to like maximize the entire budget, we could set aside $800 for whatever is needed for like
Stickers
the
or
actual
bags.
festival, and then you have $1,000 that you could spend on merch, or $750 you could spend on merch, and that includes spending up to $2,500 for the fall trees as well.
I feel like if we do a bag, it might be nice to put the sponsors on it. 'Cause
I was gonna say, maybe something like in Kingstown, like that's what's like t-shirts, cause we've not marketed for our sponsors in a, I mean, I know we do our posts and our flyers, but when you think about their investment, that's just, you know, something to
You
give
know where we
them.
ordered the other shirts from? So there was the brown shirt that I think that we
Oh,
did
that
like the
was-
very first year. I don't even know if I was a part of that may have been like the year before I joined. And like all the sponsors were on the back of the shirt. I mean, that may not be a bad way to go.
Rock City did one year, and I'd have to look at the vendor, I'm sure the invoice is in there, I can't recall who did the first year, if it was ACI, oh,
I
look.
know that we've had issues in general with like sizes and trying to like maintain inventory and things of that sort with shirts.
the shirts are hard.
I do really like the idea of like because I have what you're talking about. It's
They're
like
great for
a-
travel because they get so
like
small.
a cloth tote bag that then collapses into itself, and like the corner of it's like a little holder, and it collapses into itself, so it's like a tiny little thing, and you can just like chuck it in your car or your glove compartment or your bag or whatever. And potentially with that, it's got 2 sides. We could do one side that is
A cool
tree
design.
board, and the back side could be all of the sponsors.
Yeah, I find shirts to be a massive pain coming from having just come out of campaign t-shirts. It's a nightmare dealing with
The
sizes.
t-shirt drawer is very
and
full.
yeah, it's like not fun. So
A lot of times they're shirts you wear once a year. or
yeah, and it's like
And it's like we've done bandanas in the past, which I think is a great idea, but we would have such a small print area that I don't think we'd be able to include the sponsors. And so I think the
I mean,
tote bag.
I mean,
They're
could be a
reusable, you
good-
can't read, like most of the time they're kind of folded up and you can't read them.
We'd still put the sponsor's name on it though.
But a
If
bag,
if we're worried about the sponsor's name, I don't know if you're gonna find a bag that you can fit a lot of those on. Or you'd have to come up with like a good logo that
it'd
could
be,
like.
I think it'd be
fit all
double-sided
in there.
probably, like a.
Yeah,
Do we
that's what I'm
typically
thinking.
do sponsors? Like, is that something we do?
We haven't in past years, we have not in past years. It's kind of different years, we've done different things.
We always include
Answer
them
that
on,
question
like-
again, I'm sorry.
Like, do we typically do sponsors? Like, I don't wanna be going around knocking on doors, like, can you donate?
No.
Oh, no, we don't like
Verify.
solicit
We're not allowed.
sponsors, no.
I'm not doing that. I'm not.
So there's partner, Conway Corp.
Conway
Yeah.
Corp is,
Yeah,
has been
I-
our sponsor for a
Okay,
long time and
Okay.
they give us a.
so we're not like selling ad space?
No.
Okay.
No, nor can you
Okay.
kind of really go solicit one on.
Okay, cool. Alright.
For sponsorship, so these are existing partners and
Okay.
sponsors that they're talking about.
I mean, the bank donating, I mean, they would be included.
And Secret Nook if they
If they
do.
We're not like going door to door,
Okay.
like, hey, do you wanna sponsor us or something like that?
But most of the time Conway Corp gets the biggest billing.
Yes.
Because they're the biggest donor.
Like Green Bay Packaging's been featured on a couple of things every now and then. Sometimes they wanna be, sometimes they don't wanna be, and that'll be another thing you run into. Like, I mean, like, we'll use Secret Nook as an example. I'm assuming if they did wanna do something, they would want some kind of advertisement with that. So then you have some of them that are like, hey, we just silent partners, we don't want advertisement or nothing like that, you know,
Typically, I'm like, unless you tell me not to, I'm putting your name on it.
yeah.
Elliot likes to dot, they don't want advertisement,
Elliott Electric.
Yeah.
just do it, yeah.
Cool. But yeah, I was thinking if it could be a collapsible bag, potentially print on both sides of the bag.
They have some on Vistaprint that for 100 of them, and they're recyclable woven utility totes is what they're called. But it's just one print on the front, it looks like. But I mean, 100 of those is under $400, and it comes in either blue or gray.
There aren't that many sponsors, so if you did the graphic and then just did a raw, you
The
know,
bar at the
Yeah.
bottom.
I mean, it's not like they're.
So it could be
that many.
one-sided.
Could you screenshot that and just text it to me or
Here,
send
I'll
it to
send
me?
you the actual thing real quick.
Sponsors part.
Cause I have a specific thing in my.
This may not be the exact. This looks like one like an Aldi's bag or like a shopping bag that you would go and get. This isn't nothing.
You said it was recyclable, but is it reusable?
It just says recycled.
Recycled.
Yeah, so I'm assuming the material it's made out of is a recycled material.
One,
Yeah, it's
ones we're talking
reusable.
about is like a nylon, it's very
Yeah,
lightweight.
so I don't know how well y'all can see.
That's
so
that's
it's-
exactly what I'm thinking about
Yeah.
that.
And so it's the bag that then, like
And
the
it does-
corner, it just shoves itself into the corner and then.
And it is about the size of like a Walmart bag or whatever, in a similar shape.
Surprisingly durable.
Reusable and like, yes,
How
so.
much are they?
And they're gonna, even if you don't use them, rarely do they go in the trash, they're normally like, I'm gonna donate this to someone or.
What is the
give
key
this to
word in there?
someone.
Because it's clearly
This
not
isn't very
tote.
good.
That's what I typed in, and so
This one is called
Grocery bag.
RPET, I don't know what that is, folding tote bags.
Recycled.
Recycled
That is what, that
polyester.
makes sense, yeah. Oh wow, this has 1 billion different color options of the bag itself. For,
I think we should go with green.
Green, bright green.
Don't people use the like fabric grocery bags more often than like?
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking of those like plastic, but I mean, are they cheaper than getting like those like fabric woven tote, like standard tote bags or whatever? Cause I've seen those like plastic bags at like festival, and they're not plastic, but like,
I can try to
Rainproof
remember to
garbage
bring
bag.
it to the next meeting.
okay,
Cause I've got some, cause different clubs at UCA have used,
yeah.
like, had them and had them printed and I use it for everything. And it's.
I also like it because you can tie them like a grocery bag, and so just handy.
It's surprisingly resilient. I find it stronger than a lot of the like plasticky drawstring backpacks that you get at different
I
events.
kind of hate those
I hate
things.
those.
Yeah, I hate those.
Yes.
That's what I said, like that same like plasticky material, like I don't know what it is, like waterproof, whatever.
So if we just did a one color thing, it looks like there's gonna be a $55 per color setup fee.
Yeah, usually
So
there's
if it's just one, it's just $55. This is showing that if we did front and back for 100, it would be $2.40, and I'm pretty sure this is the exact one that you just found. It's on like customearthpromos.com.
Yes.
Yes. So I mean, like this one is basically $2.40
We
a
could
pop.
check some of our local companies too, because a lot of times they have even better prices.
Especially if we can show them what we would like them to mimic if they don't currently offer that product.
We have several local.
I was gonna say Rock City Outfitters, I think Angela Conrad have both done things for us before.
Ad graphics.
Angela does
ACI,
a lot of these things.
Is there someone who has some time that they want to take that on? It looks like they have a bunch of different ones too. I mean, like in that same website, there's one that clearly has like a Sam's Club logo. And I mean, I think it's even cheaper than these. Or at
Yeah,
least
I just
they,
clicked the
they
first
have,
one.
the Sam's Club logo has like actual different colors on the bag itself.
It does, I'm seeing that now.
So I mean, even the green one actually looks really nice because it goes light green to dark green.
does the cost go up if you have multiple color graphics? Or you about the bag?
Probably.
This is just
I
like
was
the
gonna say,
physical. The physical bag is different. Like it's literally different colors. So if you go with green,
And
it
you
has a
can do
little bit
just a single
of different ones.
Oh, the
And
custom's
if you go-
more expensive. They're $4 per.
How many do you think?
Yeah,
you
I
would
can
need?
do that. That's what I did before moving to Conway, so I have a lot of like printing contacts.
No,
So
it's
I
fine.
can just give you like not ordering anything, but like giving quotes and like different options.
Yeah,
Is that
because
what
we'll
you're
just
wanting,
have
or?
all the ordering stuff. If they want
Okay.
to send I guess is a PO the best way.
I was gonna say.
If,
Yeah.
So if he
Yeah.
gets
So are you
quotes,
thinking like
if he gets quotes, what's the
bags
best way to pay
and?
for those? Should we have a company just send us an invoice or a PO or something, or?
Or I can order it
Okay.
if you wanna get a quote.
Okay.
We just
So
have-
you're wanting to look at like tote bag type stuff, those nylon things.
This is the one that they're talking about
Okay.
specifically.
If somebody finds something that we can agree on it by next meeting, then we can vote to allocate the money.
We may need to figure that if we need to. I mean, we can go ahead and vote to allocate the money just because I mean, depending on what the lead time on these are.
Yeah, that's
I mean, like by the time that we meet again, it'll be October, and that gives us less than 4 weeks.
And you're wanting them to like
So-
carry stuff around at the.
Yes, that way all the swag or whatever that people give. But they're just folding totes that just literally go and ball up.
How many are we thinking?
I don't know.
No, looked
Maybe
like the
100 to
minimum,
200.
a lot of those where it was 150.
I was thinking we generally have about 200 people. That's my guess.
I mean, I'm fine to put back $1,000 for it and then get around 200 of those, and that'll be fine. Because I mean, clearly we're gonna use them next year or whatever.
I can get you quotes for that and the stickers, cause probably if you put them together, it's gonna be like
1,000
cheaper, like to order them together.
for sure.
And then just email them to you to figure out if you wanna do it or.
No, you can just send that to the whole, like everybody in here as far as the designs go. And then for the designs, I mean, I'm good for whatever. I mean, we may just need to run some of those up the chain real quick to make sure that like the city's good with
I
them.
mean, we've got
So,
some
as long as there's no, like-
existing designs that
In the Google Drive or?
are,
Yeah, some
Yeah,
of them are just more
popular.
like yoga or whatever, but we
Yeah,
have a
not the
couple of
yoga
those
ones,
tree
but-
ones. But if you have any of them that you wanna create or something like that, I mean, just send us a handful and then we can take a quick vote. Stickers, we could probably get 3 or 4 different designs done, but for the bag, it probably just needs to be one.
And probably one color to make it
Yeah, 'cause
easiest.
there's a like a print color for each, like a setup color
Mm-hmm.
for each color.
For stickers, typically it shouldn't, but depending on.
No, I meant for the
On the
bags,
bag.
like
I was gonna
you
say,
can
but
do
the bag
it's-
itself.
like 3 colors, it's like a $55 to $70 fee for each setup
was-
color.
Gonna say if we do have color restrictions on the stickers, the sooner we know.
Yeah, the stickers are the same price I mean, if you change the material, like you can get like a holographic print or,
Which I think are awesome.
there's actually like a really cool, like, it looks like a paper bag, like the brown whatever, but you can print it on that and I've seen several of them that look really cool on that, but, there's like different materials, but the actual print is the same.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you wanna take the creative lead on there, man, you can. Like I said, I will I will open the floor for a vote for $1,000 to go towards swag.
Second.
Anybody opposed? Cool. So Tyler, you have up to $1,000 to spend on anything like that, and if you'll just send us some ideas. Worst case scenario, if we have to have like I guess like an emergency meeting per se, if it is something that we have to vote on, otherwise I don't believe we have to vote, like we don't have to come to order to vote on a graphic, correct?
Correct.
Cool.
Yeah, the money's allocated, once we get a design we like, I can spend the money.
So yeah, you can just send those to us in an email, and then we can all poll it up or whatever, and try to come on, you can try to decide on something.
One thing to keep in mind is if we're trying to include sponsors, we often like to print it as close to the event as possible so we really know who the sponsors are. So we need some idea of how much lead time we do need. Because I mean, there's, you know, like the sponsors we have today might be different than the sponsors we have by the 1st of October or middle of October. You can also say that, you know, only sponsors over a certain amount.
I would imagine you would need at least 6 weeks if I had to guess. They probably can get it done sooner, especially if you go local. But if you're ordering from like a gigantic company, I'm assuming that the standard 4 to 6 weeks is gonna be what they tell you. Then you'll probably get it in 3 weeks, but there's no guarantee on that.
That might be the advantage to using the local company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah,
also?
I'll get some.
Because then we can just have them order all the bags and have those ready to go, and then if it's something to where they can just either screen print them really quick or even do the heat press thing, that should be something they could get done.
So I think that's a
today.
question to ask is how much lead time they
Okay.
need to. Like, and tell them that we could go ahead and order the bags that print them as close to the event as possible.
Yeah, your stickers, you're probably good to like, once we have the designs, I mean, however long it takes, I can imagine those taking very long
Yeah.
after.
Stickers you could go ahead and do, cause they're
Yeah.
not gonna be dated or,
We're also not gonna put sponsors on stickers.
yeah, sponsors could, or the stickers could be done.
Could you ask if they can print both sides of the bag or just one side? And what the
cost
price difference would be? Jinx.
Whew, that was a lot of talking about bags.
Hey, sometimes it's important though. Otherwise, so I will get a generic form, and I'll send it to everybody. So if we have any other people that are gonna reach out, just let me know, what you hear back from them as far as if they're wanting to attend the event or not. And then I'll reach out to these Full Moon Records and Homeland Realty to see if any of them want to
Homeward.
sponsor.
Yeah,
Homeward.
WARD, home, and it's all one word.
Ask too, we have a new instructor back that's doing the field techniques class. I don't know if they'll be in a position to come out, but I know that was kind of a big hit, getting the kids out to measure the trees and do that, so I'll ask about that too.
And are you
That's just an
asking about
exhibitor, that's a-
the water thing as well?
I'll ask about the water table, I'll ask about field techniques, if we can get some tree measuring, and then I'll reach out to Native State for attendance, and they sponsored last
They
year
did.
too, so we'll see if they can return it, that might be your good money, I think they just did for general purposes last year, merchandise or something.
Well, either way, I'll reach out to these two as well. And I mean, if you ever wanna do that, then, Tyler, if you'll reach out to Ida Burns for their elementary school, for the choir, and then you got the Boy Scouts like immediately, correct?
I thought it was
I think you did that
Girl
like,
Scouts.
or the Girl Scouts help plant the trees, but then there was the Boy Scouts that do the colors, or I guess it's just the Scouts.
Yeah, you texted them
But
like, or
I'm pretty
emailed
sure
them
you
during the
texted them
meeting.
like in a meeting back in like May.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm searching that, yep, cause no, I vaguely remember, but I can't tell if it was last year's Arbor Day event or
Yeah,
this
no,
one.
I'm pretty sure it was this one, cause that was the
This one
same
was
day
like-
that you ordered pizza from
It was like
U.S.
true
Pizza and then
something.
picked it up right as our meeting got done.
You don't need to air all of my business.
Okay, so who is?
She's very efficient.
I wrote some stuff down that
It's like
like
I'm
needed to be
breastfeeding
followed up on. So sanitation department, was that,
That'll be Ryan.
Me.
Ryan's got sanitation, fire,
and
and
then fire
police.
department, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Into
go
the
for
cities.
all city departments.
I'll reach out to Mr. Black to see if there's something like having the Conway mascot there or something. like the Wampus Cat.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then
Ooh, maybe a fight between Smokey Bear.
Smokey and-
I was like, wait, what? I don't know. I was like, oh, okay.
Smokey is not a fighter. Smokey's not a fighter. Wampus Cat might be a fighter.
So now we definitely need UCA students, cause this was $4,000, we're not risking that one.
No.
We've done previously to promote the photography or the photo contest with the schools, the free peach jar flyer for the community. I don't know if y'all wanna do that for the poetry contest. The peach jar communications that go out to the schools.
I have no idea what that is.
So they used to, I don't know if they still do those or not, so Peach Jar was the way that like you as a citizen or a group or something, you would submit your flyers, and then that would go to the apps that the school gets.
So as a parent, do you
yeah.
get the peach jar communications? I've
I've done like PTO newsletters and we get texts and stuff, but
Yeah.
I've never.
So peach jar was how the electronic communication that we got. Of course, my son graduated, so we don't anymore. But
So,
anyway, you can get a free community flyer to promote Arbor Day or your poetry contest. I just named you since you keep talking about contacts with the school. I was like,
Yes.
Because they used to let us go directly into schools or put things in mailboxes or reach out directly to teachers, and that's not as much of the case anymore.
Back in April, I got an approval of that Boy Scout troop number 534. Would love to do it.
if you wanna follow up with that.
Yes.
Make
That's why I
sure
was
we're
like,
on.
in April, they said.
I remember we were asking about that and you were like, I got it, and you just hit them up immediately. Cause then other than that, yeah, if we have any other exhibitors, and then, I'll try to make a couple little flyer things that we can post on social. If anybody wants to help out with any of those, feel free to. And then, Sam, if you wanna kind of put together the tree giveaway stuff, cause we'll need to go ahead and get,
We don't know the varieties yet though, so I need to.
okay. Soon,
Yes.
if you wanna start doing that, and then that we can fill that information in, cause as soon as we have all that information, we need to have that go live so then people can claim their tree. And then let's make sure that we have something that goes out to the public, or even in there that like, hey, they have to be there by this time. And if no trees are picked up by a certain date, then they're just first come, first serve. And that'll be the only way they can get more than, how many, what limit do we wanna do? Is it still just one? Is that what we did last year?
We're gonna have more trees.
So we have a lot of money for trees, so I think it'll really be
Well, we
dictated
have a lot of trees
on
left over that people claimed.
number of trees we purchase and number of species. I think will kind of most dictate how many trees per resident, how many species per resident, those sort of things.
Cause I don't mind letting people take more than one, cause I know a couple of people that hung out for that extra hour were like, hey, I just bought this property, we need to have yada, yada, yada. And so, I mean,
We need trees. And if
depending
people are
on,
willing to plant them and take care of them.
depending on how many we get, we can decide on how many. That may be something that we do decide by our next
I
meeting.
think
Can that be an email discussion decision? How many trees per resident for the tree giveaway during Arbor Day? Cause we have already agreed to the
Giveaway
amount of
trees.
money that we're
Yeah, that's
putting towards it.
Yeah, I don't think it really meant. I mean, I would
Sorry?
prefer the tree just go on the ground. I don't really
I
care
think
where.
we almost doubled our money
So,
for
essentially,
trees, so we should have
We've had to
doubled
limit
the
it some
trees, I
years
think.
because some people will show up and be like, I want 30 trees, and it's
Yeah, I
just
know
like.
for sure, but I mean, I'm
no.
saying I don't want 50 trees being left and then like, oh well.
Oh, they won't
they're
get
just gonna die.
We'll-
Last year, we like broke, I mean, if there was ever a record, we broke it. I mean,
Yeah,
the day that we
so-
posted it to where like you had to go online and fill out a form to like claim what tree you wanted, they were all gone by the end of the literal day.
It took less than 24 hours from when we opened up the online registration to when we maxed out. We did have 50, 75, 100
It felt like
trees.
easily a third, if, I would
People
comfortably say.
didn't come and get the tree they reserved, and so at the very end of the event, people would be, throughout the event, we had a lot of people be like, oh, if I had known, I would have reserved a tree, or oh man, I missed the reservation. And so to everybody, we're like, the event ends at 1. If whoever reserved their tree is not here, all of the trees are available to anybody who wants them. And so within like 15 minutes of that,
If
we had
that, yeah.
0 trees left.
We've never left with like actually taking trees, because normally I will call like the parks department and be like, hey, I can set like 4 of these aside for you, and that'll be out of the 30 or something.
Do we do an email reminder like the week of?
I believe so.
I think we
Yes.
should if we
Yeah.
aren't.
Cause it's a different, cause you reserve yours for fall, but it's a free-for-all kind of in spring, so it throws people off,
Yeah.
you know.
In the fall, we do the 3-gallon ones. In the spring, it's just a barrel. But
Since I'm touching base with Boy Scout Troop, I wanna make sure that I'm giving them the correct information. November 1st, Arbor Day event from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
correct.
But really their thing is first.
Yes, so
And
they'll be at
it's
11.
the same troop that has been doing it historically,
Yeah,
and so they're familiar with the setup. I just want to tell them the right time.
11 to 1. And then we usually get there
Are
at
you
9,
gonna
10
put
o'clock.
together a submission thing for the poetry contest? Like,
Yes.
And cause we'll open that sometime in October.
Yeah, that'll give ample time. Depending, like I said, I'm gonna call this Parker guy from Secret Nook and see what we can do there. But if not, I probably can get that done by like mid-September, and that'll give 4 to,
That'd be nice.
if we can get 4
Then we have some
weeks,
time to
4 or
judge 'em.
5 weeks, and then we can send
You know,
those
what if we
over.
get like 500 submissions? That'll take a while.
Crazy.
If you wanna keep me posted on your conversation with Bemis,
Yep.
on species counts, etc. And then if you want any help with designs for stickers and or designs that have been rejected in the past that we therefore cannot replicate.
I don't know how you would design something that would get rejected.
I'll explain once the cameras are off.
I mean, I assume, but I'm like, that obviously that would
You
be.
can't have any innuendos.
Yeah, I would imagine so. That's what I'm saying. Like,
That covers exactly why we got it.
Yeah,
Just
it's an
through.
innuendo.
makes sense.
We did not get it.
I wasn't here.
I wasn't. Otherwise, I thought
Get our
it
own
was good.
joke.
I thought it was good.
That innocently?
Yes.
That's hysterical. Moving on so we can finish up the meeting so I can let them in.
There's no question.
Really is.
What do we need to do with this? I remember Cody was saying something.
Just hit this stop.
So is that it? Are we gonna?
Is there any other business that we need to discuss?
That should be everything. I mean, like I said, the Arbor Day is the biggest deal. Like I said, just remember that this will be the time to where like, hey, if we need an extra pair of hands, please volunteer as far as helping out. If you need help with something, just send us everybody an email. So like, don't just silently drown.
Yeah, please.
And be like, hey, I just don't have time to do this. Like, let someone know before it's too late. So, and that way we can all just kind of jump in and help with that.
Don't drown.
Otherwise, our next meeting is set for October 6th. So if y'all need anything else in between then, just let us know. Otherwise, we can adjourn, and the time is 5:57.
Motion to adjourn or second to adjourn. Cool.
Cool. You'd think I know how to do this by now, but.
I mean, same, and here we are.